Hi guys, welcome back. So I thought I'd share today in my well, not little, but my new updated organising videos or series, how I store my stamps. So this is a Linus Interdesign, what's it called? Double-sized fridge bin. I think that's what it's called. I got this quite a long time ago. It's actually in one of my first organising videos. And what I have and what I have done is I have in here, see if I can get this because I'm kind of close to it. I have a divider that I've made, so for Avery L, and I've actually made this tall enough so that it will cope with any tall stamps that I have. So for example, in my favourite things, they have sort of a 4 by 8 inch stamp set, and so I just use their pockets with a piece of cheap cardstock, white cardstock. Doesn't have to be white, it can be any colour you like. Coordinating dies go in the back, but I made the dividers tall enough for the tallest stamp set that I would have in here, so that they fit and I can see the labels as I'm flipping through. I then have some smaller ones, which are the Avery L pockets, and these fit sort of standard size stamps. So these are maybe the 4 by 6 stamp sets. You can also get 2 3 by 4s in here, or 4 2 by 3s if you wanted to save on some storage. And I may eventually do that because I actually have a whole other one of these just for my lawn fawn. Yeah, it's a bit of an obsession there, but anyway. So these are all other companies. I also store the little ones in the front, and I just store them by size. So I have these smallest, these are just CD pockets, and same idea. You turn it the right way, and I label them all with the name of the company and the name of the stamp set. Again, if this coordinating dies or I have them, I put them in the back with some magnetic sheeting. And like I say, I store them sort of in height. So the little ones are in the front there, then you get the Avery L size ones, and then if they are tall like the MFTs, then they'll have those ones at the back. What's the other thing I was going to say? Oh, the other thing I do with, and I'm trying out at the moment, I may move this because it kind of bothers me. So I'm trying out whether to leave my embossing folders in little pockets in front of the stamps within that company. So these are some Stampin' Up ones that I have, and I have some Stampin' Up embossing folders in here, just in a pocket. I haven't actually labelled them, but I've labelled the actual embossing folder. I don't know if I like that. I might still separate that out into the tub I'm going to show you now. But yeah, this is how I'm storing them at the moment. These also, they all go in alphabetical order, and when I get to it, each size will go in alphabetical order as well, which may become tiresome later on, but we'll see how far I go with it. So that's sort of anything 4 by 8 or smaller will fit in this double wide fridge bin. There's 2 compartments here. So for the bigger ones, I have this tub. So this tub is you can't even see it on there. This tub, this one actually comes from Wilko's. It's even cheaper than the other ones. It's not as sturdy, but it's so far so good. I think it was about 2 or 3 quid for this thing, and this thing's about 14 inches long and it's classed as 8 inches wide. Again, I said in my last video, if it says 8 inches, it's probably the top width, not the base. This one actually tapers slightly, so 6 by 6 paper pads will fit in this, but it's not 8 inches at the bottom, so just be aware of that. These are for all the bigger stamp sets that I have. So all my Tim Holtz are in here, if I can get in there. So I have You've seen this one in a million videos. So I have the stamp set and I just pop it in there. And they all fit nicely in there. And I think eventually, I think I said in my last video, that if you're like me, you're a bit obsessed with Tim Holtz and all things Tim Holtz. So not with him, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. I may actually get the binders that he has for his stamps and have it kind of like a separate thing. So we'll see. But anyway, and again, I've got some of the Tim Holtz Physics embossing folders in here in the front. And my Simon Says stamp are here with the embossing folders. So these are for sort of larger stamp sets. So anything 6x8 is going to fit in this size tub very nicely, very easily. And these pockets are also Avery L pockets for the large, extra large I think they call them, pockets. The reason I might change this embossing folder thing out is because these are now my Stampin' Up, like the 6x6 embossing folders, and I have more Stampin' Up stamps and embossing folders in the other tub. So I'm not sure if I'm going to store them, keep storing the embossing folders with the stamps. It kind of makes sense to me to have all of the same company in the same place, but like for example the Stampin' Up ones, there's only embossing folders in here and it seems kind of wasteful. So I may separate those out. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. But I will update you when I do that, or if I change that. I also have made these folders, these dividers, just using some card that I've laminated and added the name of the company to fit the size of the biggest folder again, as I did with the other stamps. And that's it. That's how I store them. So again, anything smaller goes in the front of. So let's just see. So even like here, the honeybee ones, they're a 6x6 stamp set, but they fit nicely in there. So I've left them in the same size folder pocket. I'm not going to actually cut that down. Yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If I update the embossing folder saga, I will for sure do another updated video. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.